Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. It is I, Sir Drink Salon. And you have tuned in. You've been notified, hopefully. And you went, another drink review with me, Sir Drink Salon. Hi. Cool. Good stuff all around. Good news all around. Minus other things that are going on in the world. In local news, somebody told me one time I didn't have a voice for radio, and I think I have a face for radio. I mean, voice for radio. I really do. I think a lot of my issues are preparedness, because we all know how well prepared I am for everything. And confidence. You all know. So, anyway, what was I saying? You wouldn't know because I said it before. Oh, no, I did say it. Anyway, yeah, things have been good. Yeah, I believe the scales say I am losing a little bit of weight steadily, slowly but surely. Hello. Didn't look at me, that's fine. I don't need to make eye contact with you either, old lady. What did you do? All right, so some of you may know I have a German Shepherd who has been living with me for a little while, and she is very skittish, very full of anxiety. She has been warming up to me, which has been really nice. And today, our normal routine is in the mornings, I let the animals out for a little bit in the yard while I get dressed and get things cleaned up. And it usually means letting my lab out. He goes into the yard. I then have to go because the German Shepherd, while she'll look, if I say, come here, come on, let's go, come here, sweetheart, come, she looks, but she won't come to me. So I go in, I sit down, I pat the bed, I'll talk to her, and it used to be that I had to reach out and touch her collar. Now, I never had to tug on it. Never had to. I mean, I did earlier on. I had a leash that I would clip onto her collar. She wasn't very keen on it, and she would pull away a little bit sometimes, but it was okay. But as soon as I got the leash on, she was next to me with the leash. She would pull a little bit, but never a whole lot. Then I moved towards where I touched her collar, and she would just sit up. And so we would go to the door, I hold on to her collar, we go to the door to go outside, stand in front of the door to the fenced-in yard, open the fenced-in yard gate, and she rushes in. The other day, actually this was a month or so ago, I let Gin out, my lab, and she kind of looked. I was like, come on, sweetie. She didn't go. I was like, that's normal. I went, sat down on the bed, just talked to her for a minute, and I was like, so, and Gin barked at something outside, and I was like, you want to go see what he's talking about? And she was like, huh? She kind of perked up a little bit. I was like, want to go outside? She kind of sat up. I was like, come on. And I said, come on. And she got up off the bed and went to the door. Down the hall to the door. And then was doing this, looking at the door, looking at me, looking at the door, looking at me. And I'm just like, okay, we can work with this. And she's been doing that for this last month. And I'm like, when I let her back in, I open the door to the house. The cats don't seem to want to come outside, so I open the door to the house. I open the gate, and then Gin goes up the stairs, and usually Sheila will bum rush her way inside. She'll just and then just run inside and then go get on her bed. Today, she rushed, but she stopped in the hallway and looked to see where I was, and then dashed to her bed. So, progress. Less anxiety, if it is or singular. Anxietus is the plural now. So, good news on that front. Good news on the weight front. I have officially started work on the Ecto Spectrum goggles for my Ghostbusters costume, which could be a yearly costume that I wear, because the amount of effort I'm putting into this costume I've wanted to do for a long time and just never been confident enough in dealing with the possibility of failure. Getting the jumpsuit, getting the outfit, the main suit was a problem. I worried so much about it fitting, me ordering the right thing, me spending too much and not getting the right thing, or getting something that looks kind of like it, but just isn't, and I'm not going to be happy without the perfection, you know what I mean? And finally, I just decided to go for it. So, I now have working suit. I have a proton pack. I have patches on. I have a belt. I have add-ons. There's some things that I don't have that are small, but yeah, I look like a Ghostbuster. I have gloves. I'm slowly working on it, but I'm doing good. I'm using my creative juices. I'm creating a mount for the proton pack to hang on the wall, because I'm just so freaking tired of it just sitting on my couch or on the table in the back room. It needs to, it's a fucking proton pack. It deserves a place of honor in the house. And the lighting function that I have is going to work great. So, yeah. And the function is in practicality, it is working right now. It just has to be wired up. And yeah, the only weird thing is a micro switch that I've got to figure out where I want to put it, because I got to cut into the wood. Don't want to damage the wood too much and go too far with it. But anyway, but yeah, y'all didn't come to purely hear about this. You did come for the drink. I will get to that, I promise. We're already 8 minutes in, so my apologies. I got into a rant. Today's drink is another Lost and Found Zero Sugar Blue Rush Energy. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? We gotta make sure the light. Yeah, they're putting in new lights in this intersection, so it's you have the old lights still functioning, while the new ones have been put in, but they're not active yet, so they have a black plastic over them. 10 calories, not too bad, really. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of drink for 10 calories. Especially with this probably being 200 milligrams of caffeine. Oh, wait. Wow. Everything just didn't quite work right, eyes-wise. 150. It's only 150 in here. Only 150. You know what I mean? There's 180 milligrams of sodium and 4 grams of carbs. That's not bad. I pretty much zero everything else, but it does have like Nisene and all that fun stuff. So we'll pop this open and have a bit of a sip, shall we? A little drinky, a little chuggy. No, I'm not gonna say that. Little funky, a little crazy wazy, a little bum brush. No, that doesn't work either. Bummy wummy, no. Chummy, fummy, anyway. So, all right. It's like raspberry. Rather, I wish it were blueberries. I realized that, like, I don't know. I'm just not a raspberry fan. Blackberries are okay. Raspberries, they're okay, but like, I don't really want to eat a bunch of raspberries. It's not bad. Actually, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's sweet. And it has a little bit of a tang to it. Raspberries tend to. It's not like a citrus, but it is a bit of a, not necessarily pucker, but it's not a bad drink. I think it's pretty good. And so there's no medicinal flavor, except, okay, when you get like a mixed berry like Robitussin or something, and I've said this about some energy drinks, it just kind of seems like they're a bit medicinal in that sense. Like, the medicines use a flavoring when they're trying to do the mixed berry stuff. So, the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a bunch of lights. Did they work at night or something? What are you doing, dude? What is your... Okay. This guy is going like 20 miles an hour, but the whole time he's got one hand on a cell phone, like he's... It looks kind of like he's looking for something. Okay, I gotta do something about my... AC. Oh, he's got one headlight out. And other people are passing into... sorry. Anyway, so the drink's pretty good. I really kind of enjoy it. I know I'm just like going back and forth between this. It's like, my guess is that I'm probably going to mechanic or something. We passed by our record. But yeah, no, it's a really good drink. And I like it. I think it turns out pretty good. I think it's rather nice. Like I said, but it's not necessarily like, it's not my jam. It's not a flavor that I would, just pick off the fly, as it were. So, it's okay. But it definitely, I definitely can see the appeal of it, where somebody else would be more interested in it than I would. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like I want to throw this in the trash. Which, okay, I think there's a difference between, like, there are some people who will try something and be like, oh, it's disgusting, and other people will try something and be like, it's okay, and then finish what they've got in their mouth. But like, some people are like babies. Some people are fucking children. They put it in their mouth, and if they don't, like, it's like, if it was like, if you didn't like was always taught when I was growing up to what I put, like if I cut up something meat and I put it in my mouth, to try it, chew it, taste it, swallow, good. Didn't have to eat anymore if I didn't like it, but I had to try it. Some people put stuff in their mouths. Everybody else in the fucking place can eat it. Some try it, don't eat all of it. Some taste it, they're not a big fan. They don't eat any more of it. There are some people that go, and then, spit it out, or just, and these are grown-ass people. It's not kids with texture issues. These are fucking adults. And you're telling me that we didn't pay attention to that when they were younger? That's the thing. This shit's been going on for a long time. We just didn't give a shit about it. Now we're starting to give a shit about it. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. That's going to piss me off even more. But, some people will, you could make fluffy eggs. And some people will eat them. Some people will bite into them and go, I don't know. I don't like the texture. This is really, and that's fine. But you get people that the fork, pick it up, put it in their mouth. That's gross. How is that gross? It's fucking eggs. If you don't like eggs, that's one thing. But I don't understand. And I think it still comes on the fact that I don't understand people in general. There's one thing that people really like. You get a couple of people who are just that's disgusting, and we wonder why we can't see eye to eye, because we can't see fucking eye to eye. Motherfuckers with your frosted Pop-Tarts, just do a fucking regular pop. You just put in a fucking. I'm just gonna get annoyed. So, yes, the drink is good. We're just gonna. I'll do that. Y'all have been here long enough to figure it out. Your boy got problems. 0 sugar plus amazing taste. Doubt any of this information is FDA approved or anything. Not that we can give a shit about what people say in the FDA. Yeah, Food, Drug, and I don't know. Food and Drug Association. Anyway, once was lost, now it's found. Minerals, hydration, energy, and taurine. The image they have for taurine is a guy moving fast. He's running. Minerals is a mountain. Hydration is water that's shaking, it's jiggling. It's working. And then energy is a lightning bolt. It's hitting the ground. See, that's what we got. That's what we got there. I don't know. We're gonna see this. Look at that. Look at that. That's it right there. I don't know. It's good. Fast, loud. I don't. Maybe it's the art or something. I don't know. I do dig the art. The lost and found thing is kind of cute. I did write a horror story about I wrote a short version of a horror story about a teddy bear that only a kid could see from his house, and yeah, it was I thought it was creepy, and then they did that one movie with the imaginary friend that was taking over the teddy bear that steals people and tries to. So it was fuck it, why write shit when the people have already done it? It wasn't the same thing, but. Ugh. it's the tang that gets me. The flavor is okay. It's just not quite what, you know. Anyway, I'm heading to work. Goggles. I'm working on those. Brought my glue gun and glue sticks. So I'm going to work on those a little bit if I have any free time today. If I have any free time. Probably won't. It's been very busy this week. But I wanted to get everything up here because this is where I'm working on most of my stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. As always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. This drink... Oh... I give it a 3 and a 5. It's okay. I would probably never drink this again, but somebody else might really like it. So I'm keeping it middle of the road, and yeah, that's where I'm putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Y'all take care. See you in the next one.